Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to do a reading and energy update for our amazing YouTube community. Let's dive right in. I'm starting off with the Energy Oracle cards deck. But first, a huge thank you to each and every one of you tuning in. As I shuffled the cards, the journey card popped out immediately. This can symbolize travel or a trip. But I'm also sensing that for some of you, it could mean shifting through different timelines or dimensions. We'll explore that more in a bit. But right off the bat, my guides are telling me that some of you might be feeling really drained lately. Your energy levels might be low, and even your body could be feeling a bit worn out. I'm also picking up that many of you might be experiencing what we call ascension symptoms in your physical body. It's like in those time travel movies where the character feels sick after traveling through time. My guides are comparing this to the physical symptoms you might feel when you can shift through different timelines and dimensions quickly. For some of you, this ability creates a unique dynamic in your relationships, both romantic and platonic. You embody this mysterious, ethereal energy like a high priestess, capable of traveling between different timelines and dimensions. This means you might find yourself deeply connecting with certain individuals, only to suddenly feel like they're slipping out of your reality. It's as if the connection changes or feels different, or you might even feel strangely disconnected from them. Sometimes this disconnect isn't permanent. You might feel out of sync with someone, and then, suddenly, everything clicks back into place, and you're effortlessly connected again. My guides are saying this happens because you're moving through timelines incredibly fast, and not everyone can keep up. Some people are very attached to lower vibrational timelines that you're leaving behind. When you shift beyond a timeline they're stuck on, it can create a disconnect in your relationship. Wow. This is a massive download right at the start of our reading. Thank you all for co-manifesting these insights with me. If you'd like to contribute your energy more powerfully, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. These acts of energetic transference help me connect more easily with you and your energy. Interestingly, at the start of this reading, we pulled the Unawakened card. I held off on mentioning it until after that big download we received. This card reveals a lot about the dynamic I've been describing. It might be happening with your twin flame or a high-level soulmate. The card speaks to an unaware 3D ego and darkness, indicating your twin flame or soulmate isn't ready yet. You might be shifting out of a shared timeline while they remain unawakened, stuck in a lower vibrational state. When you're around this person, you might feel a heaviness in their energy. This heaviness is your intuition picking up on their strong attachment to a timeline you've moved beyond. They might subconsciously try to pull you back into that lower vibrational state. Since you've already expanded beyond it, this feels like a burden to you. I'm hearing, hold on to your expansion. Also, a flamingo is coming through, which could be significant for someone. Remember, I often channel specific details, names, or symbols during these readings. These details are usually meant for certain individuals or small groups. If they don't resonate with you, it doesn't mean there isn't a message for you. It just might not be for that hyper-specific group. Now, let's dive deeper into this unawakened twin flame or soulmate. I keep seeing door imagery, like someone knocking. Here, we have the door to romance in the upright position. It feels like someone wants to knock on your door or open something up between you two. The word regret is coming up, suggesting this person might be feeling deep regret right now. With the temple path reversed, it seems they feel like they made choices that led them away from their highest soul's path. This person, I'm getting the sense of feeling purposeless or lost on a higher spiritual level. There's a strong feeling of regret driving them to want to make things right or open a door with you. Now, let's tune into some direct messages from them. At the bottom of the Burning Heart Love Oracle deck, one of my new additions for this year, we have a significant card. I've refreshed some of our decks as we start the new year to bring in fresh insights for our readings. This card reads, "I regret what I did to you." Following that, another card says, "I want to reach out but don't know how." These messages really resonate with the theme of being unawakened, someone who's beginning to awaken but is still in a state of deep unconsciousness. They might be living largely in their ego or attached to a lower vibrational timeline. Despite this, their regret is stirring them from their spiritual slumber, prompting them to want to connect with you at a conscious level. I'm receiving a message. They have to be the one to take action. If you're picking up on shifts or stirring in this person's energy, perhaps due to their increasing regret or contemplation of reaching out, this might be drawing you towards them. It could even feel like they're manifesting you into their life. Whether consciously or unconsciously, their energy may be pulling you in. However, the guides are stressing that it's crucial for this person to do their inner work and approach you with clarity and sincerity. If you were to bridge the communication gap for them, it could hinder their own growth and journey towards awakening. You've moved beyond the lower vibrational timeline they're still attached to, and going back isn't part of your expansion path anymore. I'm visualizing leaves, which could hold symbolic meaning for someone. It might also signify that the upcoming summer, perhaps even in 2024, could be a pivotal moment in your life or in this connection. I'm hearing about manifestations coming to fruition. This suggests that beyond this specific connection, some of you might start seeing significant progress on intentions you've been setting. Now, on to another message. Have faith and jump in. This card, Jump In, directly connects to the strong manifestation energy we've been discussing. I am hearing that some of you have recently felt guided to take a leap of faith. Over the past few days, I've been receiving a consistent download. The universe rewards acts of bravery that come from a soul-aligned place. This message indicates that many within this collective have been feeling drawn towards new directions or ways of creating, sharing, working, or approaching life, perhaps fulfilling long-held dreams in a new way. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but it seems someone is reconnecting with a childhood dream or a passion they once deeply loved. There's a guidance to approach this dream or goal in a completely fresh way. I'm sensing that due to your spiritual awakening and the energetic growth you've experienced, revisiting this dream with your evolved energy brings a whole new dynamic to the table. So, even if it feels like this dream has been with you for ages, understand that you're now manifesting it with entirely new energy. This shift in your energy will likely bring about different results and speed up the manifestation process. Your energy infuses everything you do or create, and it's this transformed energy that's driving your journey now. Pay attention to those intuitive nudges. Along this path of revisiting old dreams or passions and creating in new ways to fulfill intentions you've cherished possibly since birth, the universe will provide guideposts, signs to keep you aligned and moving forward. I could definitely dedicate a whole podcast episode to exploring these signs from the universe that indicate you're on the right path. Drop a comment below if you'd like me to delve deeper into that topic. From a quantum perspective, energetically speaking, there's no absolute right or wrong. These are just labels. When I refer to alignment, I mean being more in tune with your core soul essence and intentions, whereas out of alignment means diverging from who you truly are at your core. In this video, and again, this could be expanded into a full podcast episode, living in alignment with your authentic soul frequency and essence brings about noticeable signs from the universe. One of the earliest signs is a surge of new energy entering your life. You'll feel lighter, more passionate, and exhilarated, especially when you're engaged in activities that resonate with your soul's intentions. Moreover, you'll notice that everything in your life seems to guide you back in that direction. What's truly yours will always find its way to you. Time isn't a limiting factor here. You could spend months or years trying to move away from something, a relationship, a calling, a hobby, a passion, a business. And yet, you'll feel pulled back, not in a negative way, but in a way that aligns with the pull of your heart space. Certain people, conversations, or events will synchronistically reconnect you to that person or thing because it's ingrained in your core being, your soul's blueprint. Another sign is that the universe will subtly use circumstances, environments, and even people to remind you of that dream or goal. For instance, if you're passionate about music but try to step away from it, you might find people asking, "Do you still make music?" or saying, "I remember when your music was so beautiful." When something is meant for you, the universe ensures it stays present in your awareness, reflecting your internal world and life's blueprint to include that very thing. When it comes to taking these leaps of faith, well, it's like the saying goes, and it resonates with the card, Have Faith. This card reminds us, having faith and trusting that everything will be okay isn't always easy. But it's exactly what you must do, because when you have faith, your life begins to flow in ways that feel like magic, opening up possibilities you never imagined. I'm hearing that as you jump in, as the other card suggests, and follow those nudges and pulls toward your dreams or goals. Take each step with presence and intention. Trust your inner inspiration and passion, letting it guide your actions one step at a time. The outcomes will feel nothing short of magical. Circumstances, opportunities, and people will align in ways that may seem unreal, yet they are the natural response of the universe to you, the creator of your world, when you're truly aligned with your core self. Now, I'm excited to draw a card from the Rose Oracle, a new deck I've added to my collection. Created by Rebecca Campbell, who also designed the beloved Starseed Oracle, this deck brings another layer of insight to our readings. Let's see what messages the Rose Oracle has for our wonderful community today. As I shuffled, several cards eagerly jumped out of the deck. One of them is the Breathing Rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. Another is Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. This particular card is giving me literal goosebumps. I feel compelled to share a message directly from the guidebook for Brothers of the Rose. Immediately, I'm picking up on the name Selene, or the initials Celine, and possibly the initial A as well. I'm also sensing associations with the astrological signs Scorpio, Taurus, or Aries. There's a significant alignment with someone's sun, moon, or rising sign here, and I'm sensing a profound shift in my heart space, a surge of energy opening up. Specifically, if you identify as a divine feminine tuning in, it seems you're drawing in substantial support from physically embodied divine masculine energies right now. It's important to remember that these labels, divine masculine and divine feminine, describe energy dynamics that we all embody internally and can connect with externally. Trust your intuition to navigate through these insights. What I'm sensing is that divine feminines, in particular, are attracting strong support from physically embodied divine masculine energies at this time. At the bottom of the Energy Oracles deck, we have the Sun card, symbolizing new beginnings. There's also the Man Holding a Heart card in reverse, indicating a message specifically for divine feminines. It suggests that you may have had a divine masculine counterpart, a twin flame or soulmate who closed off their heart or remained in an unawakened state. This might have kept them tethered to a lower vibrational timeline while you expanded beyond it. There could have been a 3D disconnect or physical separation, leaving you feeling isolated in the 3D realm. Depending on where you are in the current energetic waves, some of you may still resonate with these feelings. When the masculine presence in your life felt closed off in the 3D, it left you feeling isolated and unsupported. That's why the universe has introduced a new form of masculine support into your physical reality. For some, this support manifests in entirely platonic relationships like co-workers, bosses, family members, or friends. For others, it could be a new romantic interest or multiple options for romantic connections. Regardless of your personal desires, you are the creator of your life and hold the power to choose who you build 3D relationships with. The universe is offering you a significant amount of masculine support. For many of you, this support has been ongoing for months or even years, bringing masculine figures into your life. One of the purposes behind this is to help you heal your internal masculine energy, enabling you to support yourself. This healing journey allows you to approach love and relationships from a place of balance, inner strength, and self-fulfillment. As you strengthen your internal divine masculine, you become more magnetic, attracting love, support, and admiration from others. These masculine figures have been called into your life not only for support and protection, but also to guide you in strengthening your own internal masculine energy. This journey of self-support and healing ultimately empowers you to heal your own heart and thrive in relationships. We also drew the Breathing Rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. This card suggests there might be something weighing on your heart or throat chakra that needs to be released or expressed. If you've been feeling emotional or experiencing a sense of brokenness in certain aspects of your life and you're wondering, what's wrong with me? Remember that it's often less about fixing and more about allowing and expressing. You are a beautiful divine being of light and love, constantly processing emotions and energies on a subconscious level. Your innate intelligence is always at work, healing, mending, growing, evolving, and expanding. Sometimes, all that's needed on the conscious level is to facilitate this natural healing and opening process within your body. This could mean providing yourself with creative outlets or tools to release pent-up emotions as they surface. I sense that some of you may already have personal practices or creative avenues that you use to express these emotions. These tools are incredibly powerful on your soul's journey right now because they facilitate the clearing of old energy and support your expansion into a higher version of yourself. I sense that some of these tools may seem small or insignificant at first glance, things that society or upbringing may not emphasize, but are crucial to prioritize. Whether it's taking walks in nature, practicing yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, engaging in creative activities, or simply doing something you love. These are all ways to release pent-up emotions that surface during your natural process of expansion and opening. This ongoing process is continuously unfolding within you, and these physical tools, mediums, or outlets serve as powerful bridges and facilitators for your growth. I truly hope this reading has brought some clarity or resonance to those listening. In the extended version, we'll delve deeper into the energy of the unawakened twin flame or soulmate you may have felt disconnected from. We'll explore their potential shifts and feelings and discuss possible timelines for your connection. Additionally, I'll tune into any other energies or entities that may be influencing your aura at this time. For now, I'll share one final message from the enchanting Rumi Oracle Guidebook. The card drawn is Whirling Goddess. Let's explore what the guidebook reveals to wrap up our reading. Rumi's wisdom unfolds. Lose your head, for no thread with a head can pass through the eye of the needle. The guidebook further enlightens us. Let go of any stigma around uncertainty. Where you're meant to be is right here, right now, in this moment. At this juncture of growth, it's your mind that might hinder rather than propel you forward. If there's an issue seemingly unsolvable or unknowable, trust the divine to handle it. Your heart will respond to the celestial music, alive, spontaneous, and free. Embrace the dance of knowing nothing, for all will reveal itself to you in perfect harmony and timing. What a beautiful note to conclude our reading on. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, consider showing your support with a super thanks. It truly helps the channel thrive. And don't forget to subscribe for future updates and more insightful content. Thank you all for joining me on this voyage of discovery and personal growth. Until we meet again, may you embrace courage, clarity, and unwavering faith in the beautiful path that awaits you.